A word for our listeners. Masks of Nyarlathotep is set in the 1920s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It is not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to the Nerds Domain presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Join us each week as our investigators follow a path of clues and attempt to save the world from an ancient evil. Starring John Quiett, Jestin Kimmet, Shirley Niedzwiecki, George Chimples, Jason Hall, and Scott Troiano, with Matt Quiett running the table as keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed cultists await you just beyond this music.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'm here with Shirley.
Hello.
Justin.
Again.
Hi. Jason.
Hello.
George.
Hi.
Johnny. Scott.
Hello.
Shirley does it.
So Scott, it is currently...
And then Scott kills Shirley's character.
Scott, it's your turn. You are debating whether taking a tongue out of your... Okay.
I'm firing.
Okay.
Jeez.
So Shirley, I need you to roll a dodge. Go ahead, Scott.
I hit.
Do you? Are you at 99?
I'm at 95 and I'm at double.
Oh, you can still roll a double odd. I'm just saying.
Oh, I could. I guess 76 under
Yeah,
95.
you hit.
I hit.
So roll 46. Roll one of those d6 first. To see what Shirley takes.
It's been warming up in the pocket.
Oh my God.
Why would you do that?
6.
Shirley, you
Boom.
took 6.
That's why.
I do not take 6
Why not?
because I dodged.
Oh.
Yay!
There's 11, 12, 18 points of damage to Shield Boy.
Okay.
Boom!
It all deflects right off. No.
When do I get to go?
You just went. You dove and you're on the ground. I'm going to go through third round of firing. Hold on.
And you're wriggling around, dodging the
Frank, do you have a third round? Doctor, you didn't fire. Professor didn't fire. Ma, you didn't fire. Captain, go ahead. You can only dodge once per round.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I hit.
Okay, roll that first dice, and that's what Shirley takes.
Wait, what kind of
3.
shotgun are you using?
3.
A Winchester M1
It's in the-
1887.
It's in the other book.
Yeah.
Is it semi-auto?
Yep.
It gets 3 attacks?
3
It
attacks.
gets 1 extra attack as long as he has above 75.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think as long as I can roll around on the ground, I can
Nope.
dodge.
Nope. So you took your 3?
Yes, I took my 3.
20.
At least you didn't think of that. Did he soak it also, or?
Does this
Seems
bounce
to be.
off?
Yep.
Nice! Burn him through the will. Torch him. Come on, Magic Boy, torch him.
The good news is if he loses his last bit, he falls unconscious.
Then the fun begins.
Yeah, because I'm going to shoot him again.
No!
Oh, sorry.
We got questions, man.
For the record, I do need to step
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
Oh my god.
Are you going to defile the corpse?
up. No, I'm going to consume likeness.
Oh, nice.
I will permanently be able to shift into his appearance for 1 hit point.
You have to, like, eat his face or something?
No, I just
Tongue his orify?
spend a day like
That was all clean.
Staring at him?
going.
Not for everybody that knew exactly what it meant.
Well,
Yeah.
let's
Let's not.
Let's not dwell on that one. So, what are we doing?
It's back to the top of the next round.
Wait, didn't the professor have an action
Just like
going
this.
off the end of the round?
Yeah.
Oh yes, he did. Go ahead. 'Cause
You
you're firing on the cat, right?
You gotta go.
Well, I can
you gotta get the
shoot
head
target,
side of it
man.
and get in there.
Scott,
Yes.
that's enough.
All right,
Certainly.
so I need to know for my roll how many magic points do we have currently. I'm going to be going at 22.
You automatically lose. He has 44.
After all
Left.
he spent.
Yup.
Do I get to go yet?
So you had to have over 100.
No, not quite.
Okay, so you know when I said don't worry,
Oh, okay.
43 is max? Yeah, I apparently lied to you.
Thanks. That's
Because
awesome.
when I did, okay. Because I've done near 50 points of damage too.
I'm excited for the doctor's grapple. And what's going to happen to you?
I'm kicking his legs out from under him next.
You should put it down
So-
on the floor right next to you.
No, done. Okay, top of the round. Shakti takes a couple steps back towards the open area, and then he screams, "Guards!"
Ah!
What a nerd. Why is he doing that?
Like 3 shotgun blasts haven't already alerted the guards to our presence.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You never know. You never know quite what he might be doing out here.
Yeah, good point.
So,
His butler could step in and go, "So have you disposed again of visitors, sir?"
good. So we're gonna go with 1 and 2. Should they go? Oh, they both go right here. Okay. And then we're gonna go to firing rounds for Frank.
What happened to melee?
Melee comes after firing. Firing, melee.
But we already finished the firing.
No, we didn't. When did we finish the firing?
So
I put my 3rd round in.
You're
Yeah.
melee.
That's the second firing round.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead.
I will shoot him with my first gun.
Sure.
And my first gun can't hit the box of the barn.
Well, if I survive this, I'll take the damage later.
Doctor, are you firing? Nope.
I don't have anything to fire.
Okay. Professor, are you firing?
I'm going to draw a pistol.
Okay. Ma, are you firing?
Drawing as well.
Okay. Captain, you want to fire?
I've had my 3 this round.
Stop the new round.
Top of the firing round.
This is the first firing round of the new round.
Boom!
Clickety boom.
Roll it.
That's a hit.
Okay. Roll that first D6 and then it goes on Shirley. You want to dodge?
Do I get a dodge?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
It's a new round.
I would think the
which
2
which does he technically have to roll dodge before he rolls damage, or
No, technically, but it doesn't matter. It's up to you.
And it's 2.
he's got 3 rounds of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't bring this guy down, he's dealt 2 damage this round. Technically, he has more than 50% chance of hurting you worse next round.
He's got a good point. You
It
could
would
also
depend on what your dodge is.
you could also move out of the way.
But you can only successfully dodge once in a round. But you can try.
Did you dodge? If she makes the dodge, can she move out of the way?
Does dodge jump backwards as her action?
Yeah, you will roll, but yeah, you could dodge. If you roll this dodge, I'll let you move out of the way with the dodge.
You could kick off with him to try to slide out of the way and knock him down and get out of the way.
No,
the
that
thing
doesn't
is-
work.
When I dodged last time, I rolled over on my back to kick my legs under his, but he took a step back, so now I'm rolling the opposite way,
So
away from him.
okay,
So you already in the way.
so you're gonna
Yeah.
dodge. Okay,
No.
take your 2. Go ahead.
15.
15.
But now she's out of the way.
This is true. And Shakti, Frank second, or Frank melee.
I'm not melee. I will shoot again for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Frank. It's your melee round. You may shoot again.
He called for guards. Is there only one door in?
There's only one door in, but everything is open. Remember again, all the walls to the outside are
so they
open.
can come from any direction.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just going to shoot with my second guy.
Okay.
Or attempt to. Yep, nope.
Okay.
Really?
Doctor,
What?
it's your turn.
I'm gonna crawl under the couch.
Okay.
Thanks.
Professor.
I drew my gun this round. Do I get to do anything else?
You can fire at half if you'd like. I don't know if you want to conserve bullets or not, but you can fire at half.
No. I'm
Also,
gonna actually. I will.
How many rounds go on your shotgun?
6. So I'll be empty at the end of this round.
Okay.
I'm gonna pivot and cover the door.
Okay.
The main door in.
Makes sense. Are you then going to fire on anything that comes in through that door? Okay, that's fine. After the professor,
Suppressive fire.
one guy does come in, so you may fire on him.
Not even close.
And he doesn't have to. Who is closest to the door
Ian?
besides Ian?
I'm with the cat.
Oh, that's right.
Could be near him.
So, Jesse, you get evens. Hey,
Yay.
congratulations. You get a club to the back of the head.
I'm going to try to dodge that.
Go ahead.
Or maybe. Yes, I dodged that.
Okay. And then the other one kind of comes up from behind Shakti, and stands up in front of him with his cudgel, his cult club, and he's actually going to swing on your weapon, so you can roll your dodge for that, Scott.
Is he trying to disarm me?
He's trying to batter the shotgun until it's broken.
You have hit points on your shotgun.
I know. So, would you like to dodge?
Did he hit? Did he hit?
Oh, I hit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay.
Don't think so. No. So he hits the weapon.
Takes 11, so you have a hardness there, I believe.
Where do I see hardness? No, I don't.
They just had hit points.
Okay, so yeah, it takes 11
So
points.
he hits it with a stick, and
It's a big, thick cudgel, and he
Okay.
cracks it. Yes.
Can the gun fire?
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I mean, it's probably just a dented barrel, not
Yeah,
Right,
you can
right.
repair it, but
Right,
if you
that's
fire
fine.
it now, it could cause a lot of problems.
backfire.
Ma.
So you're saying we can only fire this round at half our...
Yes.
No, if you drew.
Well, you did.
No, why not?
I'm going to fire at the wizard.
Okay.
I'll miss.
Okay. And then, Captain.
Explain to me, game mechanic wise, if I fire my weapon and it is damaged or dented or whatever, broken.
There are rules for broken weapons, I believe. I believe it causes damage to the gun and you, because it will. At this point, the shells won't be able to go out, and the firing will cause it to explode on you.
Can we, hold it next to
Yeah.
You do have pistols. That's another option.
I know I do.
You could also use your gun as a club.
The thing
could also
is, a
use a,
captain, you would know this.
a shotgun
You wouldn't
as a
shoot
club.
a broken weapon. It just doesn't make sense.
But if I can hit this guy and potentially drop him.
First, you need to roll your
You
Constitution times 8.
Wing it.
Okay.
So I do that first because you still got the tongue
Because I
twister.
still got the tongue.
Oh, right.
That's a 19.
Wow. So that you'll hit on every time.
Not all of that.
So I can hold my breath like a
Big old throbbing.
Oh, jeez. It's not throbbing anymore.
We're going to go with it. We'll explode, doing some damage to you, but that's about the
Okay,
best
well,
you're
I don't
gonna
really
get.
want to do damage to me, so
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the rest of the round removing
The tongue. Okay.
the tongue.
Sounds good.
So I drop the shotgun.
Okay, third
Oh,
fire.
side question then. Would I be able to do an attack with a secondary weapon?
Like the dagger.
Like the bolo? Can I wrap them both together?
Wrap the guard and the other
Guy
guy.
stepped right in front of the Omar Shakti. I can just tie him together.
I'm going to go with you. You could throw it, but I wouldn't. Yeah, you pull and
If
throw.
you
That's
could trip
fine.
up Omar, he'll
Yeah, you can pull and throw. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Will it whip them together, or do we not know?
We'll see.
Yup, 3.
Okay.
Under 68.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby.
Excellent.
You are Bolo Man.
That's done. Knockout thrown objects. Give me just a second. Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
What, you don't have all these stats memorized?
No, I'm looking for the entangle rules, which I believe are in a different book. Because that would only make sense. Okay.
It's much nicer in here since we.
It was.
It was.
I mean, it still is, I think. Compared
I
to
think
what it was.
it is because it's getting cooler outside. If we don't have a real summer this year, I'll be alright with me.
I haven't had to water the garden but twice.
No, isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Okay, let's Awesome.
All the onions came up incredibly hot because I don't think I got enough water.
The what came up hot?
Onions. Onions.
Oh, the onions came up
Yeah.
hot? Yeah.
My sawed-off shotgun's way cooler than my
They usually are.
If
Okay.
only you had it. With
So,
Oh, yeah. That thing.
Yeah, I
roll.
just completely forgot about it.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so I don't get it.
What?
Roll a d4.
Did for damage?
Yeah.
4.
Okay. I will deflect off of the wizard because he doesn't actually take that damage, so the balls themselves deflect. But roll. I don't know. Roll luck again, or just roll luck.
Why does it not say what it does?
It doesn't. Okay.
Made it.
Okay, so he is entangled. The other guy is entangled.
Okay.
All right. So you did not remove the tongue.
Nope.
Okay. So there is no third firing round. We go to the next round of combat. We start with Shakti, who is going to break and run.
Sucker.
This is when you need your bolo.
And then we go to Frank on firing. Oh, so Shakti's still there. Frank firing.
I'm gonna shoot at Shakti.
Okay.
Before he gets out of range.
He's not doing the damage reduction thing anymore, right?
Yeah, he's still got his arms up. He can run.
So he's not running as fast as he could be, though.
Right. Shoot
Because
him.
if you run like this, you're not gonna keep well balanced.
Shoot him in the
also.
bank. Shoot him in the
Go ahead.
back.
Roll.
I hit. Hey,
Okay.
it's the first time for this gun to actually do something. 6 damage.
Dodged.
He's got his back to me.
Dodged.
He's serpentine.
He's a freaking ninja.
Doctor, are you firing? Professor, are you firing?
I'm going to drop my pistol and pull my sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
Because I can fire both barrels at once.
So, Doctor, you're not firing? No.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Ma, are you firing?
You don't have any guns?
Hiding under
Yes.
the
It's
couch.
your turn.
You can still shoot from under the couch.
Hiding under the couch.
I'm going to take off after
That'll be a hit.
This is firing, not movement. Hold on.
Ugh, 1.
Ugh.
Okay.
What do you go? He goes down. Son of a.
And he's dead. No, that would be terrible.
Ball bounce off.
I'm sorry, we're not
Yeah.
playing the Dresden Files.
Captain.
Mhm.
It's your turn.
Let's remove that tongue.
Okay, so you'll do that on the melee round if you're not firing. I'm sorry, this is firing round still. So
Well, I was firing. Can I use my bolo?
you have to draw another one. I'm not going to let you do that on the first firing round. You can draw and throw on the melee round, like you did last time. So
Then I will draw and bolo throw.
that'll be on melee. Okay,
Yeah.
so Shakti runs. Frank, you can fire again.
Is this movement and?
Yes.
Can I move and fire?
If you move and fire, you fire at half.
I was waiting for you to try to run off that room and have that's an illegal mark. You were just like, oh!
Frank.
I'll take off after. Can't try to fire.
Okay, go.
There's no reason not to. I hit
Go ahead and do your damage.
for 8 damage.
You are now dangerously close to that guy with the club.
Not the guy with the club that already hit me. So
Yeah.
I'm still
Right, but
Club.
you're not that much farther.
But the guy
Yeah.
from the club that's entangled.
Yes.
Right.
It's around his ankles.
His
That's where
feet?
you probably
Okay.
entangle somebody. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
This
somebody
guy's went
around
from one club maniac to another club maniac.
Okay. Doctor, are you hiding? Is that what
Yes,
you're doing?
I'm under the couch.
Do you not have a gun?
No, I did not bring a gun with me.
Oh crap! I did touch my pistol.
Professor?
I will kick my pistol towards the doctor.
Okay.
And then run off after him.
Okay. The guy swings. So the first guy is going to swing at you, Jesse. Oh, he hits.
I will attempt to dodge. I dodge. Hey, I
Okay.
need to get rid of that dice a long time ago.
The second one is going to swing at you. No. You've got something on your throat. You're no threat. So. Well, and he knocked your gun out of your hand. I mean, now you're just throwing string.
yeah.
The second one's going to swing at you, Ma. And hits.
Easy.
Okay.
Take 4, I'm pretty sure.
Take 4.
I think so. Maybe check.
Quite right.
Here we go.
I don't think they have damage bonuses. No damage bonus. So yeah, 4. Ma.
I turn and shoot him in the stomach.
Okay, so you got double because you're point blank.
Mm-hmm. 7.
Okay. Okay. And then, Captain, you are pulling the tongue, or are you throwing the bolo?
I am throwing the bolo.
Okay.
At
First roll your Constitution times 7.
Yep.
So,
63.
Go ahead.
47.
Okay.
Made it.
should be a
And
bad
you're
day
throwing
when
it
you
at
don't.
Shakti.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What'd you say?
It's gonna be a bad day when you don't make it.
6 under 68.
Bounces off. It's a projectile, just like
In-
it did last.
Entangle?
It did last round. It has to hit him to entangle. It doesn't actually hit him.
Oh, really? Just can't wrap. Okay, that's fine. Or it's loose enough he just runs out of it.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever.
yeah.
But you still get the damage then.
You do to get the damage. It just gets absorbed.
3. That's fine. Wear those magic points down.
Dude, don't worry.
So last firing round, there isn't anything. We're gonna go back to next
I
round.
got 3 shots.
Oh, you do? Oh, then
Nice.
go ahead.
I'm gonna shoot the cultist.
Go for it.
Hits. 8.
Dead. Okay. And then top of the round is Shakti. He's gonna bolt, so he doesn't fire. Frank, do you fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay. And Doctor's hiding Professor.
Can I basically keep pace with him?
Yeah, mostly. You're gonna get swung on here in a second, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, but I mean, like, if I can
Yeah.
keep pace with him, I'm gonna fire.
Okay. You'll do so at half because you're moving.
Well, yeah, but I also get double for being with him.
Okay.
It
Point
equals
blank
out.
range.
Yeah. It's basically equals
Yeah.
out. Yes, 18.
Okay.
I need 8d6.
8d6?
I fire both barrels at once. I
Yeah,
flipped it up.
Okay. Hold on.
I fired both barrels at my dex.
You're gonna hit Frank.
Sorry, Frank.
Nice.
So
Dodge.
roll 2d6. The first 2. Yeah, go ahead and dodge. Oh, I guess
I don't dodge.
Omar can dodge. He does. Omar dodges.
Damn it. Both shots? You only dodge once.
That's true.
Dodge
So
once.
he will take 46. So you're gonna roll 2d6 and give both of those to him.
11.
So you take 11,
That was nice.
and then 2 more d6.
9, so 20.
Ooh. Okay.
I like hearing ooh.
Okay.
Sorry, Frank.
Yeah.
Frank goes down in a crumpled mass.
I'm not done yet.
Wow.
One more I would be.
And then fire. Ma, fire.
How far am I away from the wizard?
You're not within point blank any longer.
But within 15 yards.
Yeah.
And what's the other club guy doing?
Uh,
About to weld the professor, right?
yeah.
I'll shoot the wizard.
And that's the guy by the door, right? The guy that was in front of Shakti is down because he shot him and killed him. Right?
That's a hit. 8.
He takes that.
If it counts.
Wonder how it's
Okay.
Or well, I'm gonna do it.
Captain.
Reload that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's your turn.
So you're gonna go fire next.
So that's fire, so nothing.
I'm
You're not
taking the
firing.
tongue out.
So Shakti, you're in. Frank, fire again.
Get him, Frank. Get him.
I hit.
Okay.
For that's kind of combat. 1 damage.
Oh, shit. Jeez.
Not plus anything?
He doesn't take it.
Ding.
But unfortunately, he does fall unconscious.
Oh my god. I was 1 point from just being like, Anna, you pull him the pink mist.
Well, he doesn't take it, but he spends the point to not take it, and that knocks him unconscious. You make a quick work of the other cultists. We're just gonna
Blast him.
You quickly realize that if there were that many guards, there's probably, I don't know, cultists in the field. What are you guys doing?
I pick up Shakti.
What's your strength?
15.
Okay, let me actually need to look at this size. You'll need to roll on the resistance table. Although I think you automatically succeed. Or no, it's a 75, I think.
Is this against his size?
Who's gonna save Frank? Because I think Frank's unconscious and probably bleeding.
Frank's not
I'm
unconscious.
not unconscious.
How many hit points do you have?
14.
Oh, you're barely.
I
No.
rush over to Ian's side.
I drop the cat and the giant tongue on Ian.
I don't want to pet the kitty.
I don't want to pet the kitty.
I'm gonna reload.
Do these guards have the onks on them?
What do I use?
So you're at,
First aid or medicine.
yeah, you're at 75. So just roll 75 or under. Okay.
So,
So, what? He's fine. He's not unconscious. He's just not doing well mentally. He didn't get hit.
No, if you would like to first
Oh,
aid somebody,
I thought
Frank,
you were-
would you high on the
I'm hurt.
First aiding Frank is a good
I'm
idea.
holding in my intestines probably here.
No,
you
you,
said you weren't hurt.
No, I'm not down. There's a difference.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Okay, I got it.
He's
Can I have
Frank.
that
He's not
pencil
the
back?
captain.
Because I
How
take
much
2
do you
sanity
have?
loss.
I
Now I'm
don't
like,
know.
oh, kitty!
So
Byrne is just kind of standing off
I
by
make it
himself.
by
or
30.
oh yeah,
How much do I heal for?
D3. So Byrne kind of rolls out from underneath the cat, just mumbling something about nice kitty, nice kitty, don't bite, nice kitty, don't bite.
So I'm gonna go psychoanalysis him.
You're gonna have to take time to do that. He has been
Psychology?
affected by this terrible thing. To help
To
him,
even calm
Alright,
down.
gentlemen, we know what to do. Everybody in the car.
you can roll psychology. Sure, go ahead. What?
Do any of the guards have the inverted onk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
both of
30.
them.
One of them doesn't anymore.
So, okay.
To calm me down.
Ian, you take a point of damage, and then realize your face is wet as the doctor is standing over you and clearly has just smacked you out of being terrified of that cat.
Okay.
So
Get yourself
thank you.
together,
it would have
man.
taken 5, 10, 15 minutes, but she clearly, like, you guys watched her. She picked up the pitcher of water, tossed it on his face, and when that didn't work, just smacked him. That's what psychology does for you in the 1920s.
Yes.
It's clear I was hysterical.
Field of Prozac.
Yes.
Clearly.
So,
Captain, you're good with knots, yes?
Quite.
Tie this man's arms and feet.
Certainly.
how are you guys getting out?
Yeah,
Because
everybody
there's been
in
a
the
lot
car.
of firing.
We're running back to
Are you
We're
going
in
to
our-
run through the building or around and outside of the building?
Which is closer.
Outside.
Outside is
They're gonna-
everybody in the field.
Generally be the same distance, but inside you're going to have a lot of blind corners.
Outside. That would make
Yeah,
more
I
sense.
retrieve my bolos. I tie what's his face. Somebody who's carrying.
I'm carrying him. Can I reload as well?
Yeah, reloading.
Not while you're carrying him.
I can reload for you.
Yeah, you could hand it off. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to reload.
Yeah.
So,
I'll use my pistol.
Professor, do you have another shotgun?
Notice it's
No.
empty. And
Does anyone
Well, then
have
I'll get
another
mine
gun?
back from the
Here,
room.
I have a 12 gauge.
Excellent.
so you guys arm up. Actually, Byrne, you wake up and you kind of shake and you go, we should probably go around the house.
Yeah.
Because you made that mental, you were all about security, so you made that mental note on the way in. You guys head around the house, start the car, and just about that time, like 5 or 6 of the field workers, in giant quotes, come out of the front of the house looking kind of bewildered because they don't see anybody. And Shakti didn't like bleed anywhere. He didn't take a whole lot of damage, just as you guys start to pull away. So, who's driving?
So I can drive.
It'd be
Bewildered.
How
You're
good-
almost insane. I can drive.
Sanity's not going to slow us driving down. You're insane when you drive, and you do fine.
Sorry.
This is what makes me want
So
to
which
kick you out
one
the
of you
car
two
while
is
I'm
the better driver? Out of the game, what's your driving skills?
60.
Okay.
So the woman that shows you how it's done.
10.
Okay. So you start down the road. So here's what
market.
Yeah, got it.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You start driving.
Mhm.
The cultists start coming out from the field. So I need everyone in the car who's not doing something else to make firing checks if you have a gun of any kind. Let me know if you succeed, and you'll just expend the weapons. You're basically keeping the cultists back or shooting them as you see fit.
I have him in my arm, over my shoulder.
Oh, I assume you dumped him in the seat.
No, because I've got the gun to his head and I say, approach and he dies.
Nice.
Give me a persuade. Or, yeah, that's
As
about
we're running
persuading.
outside, I pick up the bottle of chloroform.
That's fine.
As do I.
Yeah, actually, I'm that.
Okay, so you say that, and they're running, and they kind of slow to a jog, and then kind of stop and just
like 3 or 4
watch.
balls Christmas blast.
I was going to say,
Okay.
now
And then
I
that's
get
the
3
point.
shots with buckshot.
That's fine. And so they start peppering the people, and you've startled them enough, oh my god, that he might kill him, that they stop long enough for you guys to pepper a few of them with shots and then drive away without much of a problem.
To mow them down.
Not
3 shots with a shotgun. Blah, blah, blah.
It's all buckshot, so at a certain distance it does nothing.
Right, which is why I get my 3 shots quick. Come close to the car and blah, blah, blah.
Actually, are you using buckshot or do you have slugs?
46, 2d6, 1d6, whatever that is.
What do you have loaded?
Buckshot. That's all buckshot.
Okay.
Buckshot.
Alright, so you guys get away from the encampment there? Or
I
the house?
keep my gun on his head, by the way.
Where are you guys headed? Doctor?
Situation here.
Where are we driving, Doc?
Where are you going?
Oh, we can go to the sanitarium into the dungeon part of it.
Okay, that's creepy.
Sounds great to me!
Yeah, I'm down
Let's
for
go
this.
there.
Can you get
This
in
sounds
there without
wonderful.
us getting questioned? I mean,
This
how
is
much
the
pull do you have
1920s.
here?
There's no security gates. There's nothing. We can go
She
through
pulls
the
up to
back
the
door.
back to the loading dock.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do this.
And you run inside. You find one of the
orderlies.
orderlies that you know and trust.
Mhm.
You say that this man needs to be admitted. You'll fill out the paperwork, and you bring out a gurney. Or he brings out a gurney.
In a straitjacket, please.
He tried
Yeah.
to harm himself. That's why he's tied.
Suicide watch.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a wizard.
Seriously, can you put him in the straitjacket?
Yes.
That's perfect. Wrap them all up.
Like,
and stuff. Great.
wrap them
Yeah.
up in a
So
straight
you guys,
jacket,
the orderly brings back a gurney. The guy,
a rag of chloroform.
Shakti is still unconscious. Did you pick up the chloroform?
Yes, she
I did. As I was
That's what she
running
said.
out,
She's
I
like,
said
as
I
I'm running
picked
out,
up
I
the-
grab the chloroform.
Did I
Excellent.
need to make an athletics?
No, you're
for that?
fine. No, not athletics.
A grapple?
Because she does a cartwheel as she grabs it out of the grass and keeps
I
running.
love how the entirety combat plan for the doctor was chloroform, then hide under the couch.
I hated
I mean,
that.
you gotta.
I was gonna kick him.
During the drive,
shooting at
do
her.
I have enough time? I rack out all of the buckshot and reload with slugs.
Do you have slugs with you?
I certainly
And his
do.
bandolier.
How much combat do you have, or how much ammo do you have with you?
I've got 3 reloads of buckshot and 2 reloads of
Okay.
um
And your Winchester is a 12 gauge or a 10 gauge?
12 gauge.
Okay, so it has at least the same gauge.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Absolutely.
So you rack it all out. It
I'm like,
probably
here, you can have these back.
It probably only has 5 shots, I would assume, right?
Is yours a 5 or a 6 shot?
Here's a 5.
Oh man, I gotta upgrade it.
So you guys head to the sanitarium. You're there. You take him down into one of the darker corridors in the
Yeah.
basement.
Where it's not used anymore and it's
And are
abandoned.
you guys just going to hole up there until he wakes?
I'm gonna hoist him
I'm
up to
gonna
the
go get
ceiling.
smelling salts.
Smelling salts? You're going to hoist him up to the ceiling?
If
Like,
we've got
put him on
stuff.
hooks?
Well, he's wrapped around the feet, right?
Oh, we
Oh,
can,
you're gonna do it
Yeah,
upside
yeah.
down?
we can go
Yeah,
to
right.
the morgue part where they have the.
No, you're going to get noticed in the morgue. It's going to be questionable.
So I'm saying, in a darkened room, I want to put him in the most disorienting
Okay,
situation
that makes
possible.
sense.
He's secured by the legs. I'm not gonna jam into his ankle or
Yeah,
something.
okay.
But just
That'll wake
winch
him
him
up.
up so he's straitjacket upside down,
Okay.
Houdini style.
Nice. And while she goes to get smelling
You know,
salts,
somebody want to roll medicine for that? Someone that's trained in medicine?
Yeah, 64 under 80.
Leaving him there for too long could cause brain damage
Right.
because the brain's the blood. The professor knows that if he ran out of magic, it's going to take him probably a few hours at least.
Yeah,
And
well,
by that,
you get like,
you get a quarter back every 6 hours or
Yeah.
something.
but he had like 80.
It is best if this man forgets something.
Well,
So like every 6 hours he's gonna get like 20 magic points.
Well, and you're also assuming, yeah. So you go ahead and search the body, right?
Yes. Of course I rifle the body.
And 2 of these sticks that you've seen before.
Awesome. I put them in my pocket.
You can't put them in your pocket.
Are you going to try and hide this?
Where it is.
Oh.
I will literally just like stick them in my belt if I have to.
Okay. So you guys all noticed that the professor
You've seen
got
me
a
take these
pair
up
of
before.
sticks.
Occult rolls.
You could, yeah, if you have a chance to examine them, you have to ask the professor for that chance.
May I see those, Professor?
Sure.
All right, I examine them.
Okay.
I roll
You
23
guys-
under 30. Here you go. Thank you. I just wanted to roll.
Those look like sticks.
They are the same, I say.
They are
Totemic items.
power increasing sticks. They essentially give you more magic points.
Oh, wonderful. Here you are, Professor.
So in your course of your investigation, you'd like check them out and move them around. So you cross them.
No, I'm going to. No, because the last time I had a pair of those crossed, laser beams came out and tried to kill me. I'm like, well, I think I'll wait. I know what happened last time. Take these, Professor. Thank you. We'll not relive that bad memory.
Okay.
When the
All right, I
doctor
come back
leaves,
with the smelling salts.
I was going to say,
Oh,
the
okay,
doctor
go.
leaves for smelling salts. I go with her and ask her if they have any medicinal whiskey available. Can I get a drink?
With laudanum.
You actually
right?
probably have some in your desk.
Yeah. So, first of all, I'm bleeding because I'm at an 8 out of 12.
Okay, so you'll want somebody else to do first aid on you when you get back.
Yeah.
So you go get the
And-
smelling salts and come back.
And the whiskey.
And the whiskey.
And the band-aids.
Okay, and then go ahead. You can roll your first aid for her.
Oh, can someone roll first aid on me too? I've got a nasty bump on my head.
Nope.
Go ahead and roll first aid for Georgie.
Yeah.
How much? D3?
11.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Roll. How much he gets back?
Here it is.
Oh.
I'm not any good with that one.
And when she walks back in, I'm poking him with the barrel of my shotgun in his forehead, going, "Wake up, sir! Dink, 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 dink! Wake up!"
That's not going to wake him up. That's going to cause
I
more
poke him
damage.
harder. Dink.
Captain Wilkerson, contain yourself!
Oh, I'm contained, dear. I haven't pulled the trigger.
No, really, that's a vast improvement.
It's really showing restraint.
No, like, completely serious. I'm like, no, really, that's a vast improvement. You haven't pulled the trigger.
So, you are going to use the smelling salts?
Yep.
Okay. He wakes up a few minutes later after you've been using them and having him smell them, I guess. I guess that's how smelling salts work.
And I just wrap myself with the bandage since I don't get healed.
Do you need first aid?
My first aid
Yeah,
sucks.
Would you like me to try to stick some gauze in a wound for you, madam?
As long as you don't have the gun in your hand.
Well, I'm like, poke with the gun. No, I can't seem to hear you, my dear.
He rubs some dirt in it.
Because I'm not going to put the gun down.
Somebody help me.
We all know.
Okay.
Byrne, do you have first aid?
I believe the bandage.
So they're all kind of standing around you going, yeah, buckshot, that
Right.
sucks.
Blood,
I
that's
didn't
all.
even have the
Wait, let's see if
help
Byrne
me
pulls it
wrap
out.
myself.
I do.
You should scrub that with a wire brush,
Roll
madam.
the d6, sweetie.
Yeah, bandages everywhere but your wound.
It gets the buckshot out of there.
Great one.
How's it feel?
I was wrapping her head because it would make her feel bad. I thought that would make her at least feel
We
better.
do need to blind him. Most magic is by sight.
Gold is sufficient? Or
Oh, I thought you said
Either one.
Should we remove the eyes?
Either one.
I take some of the band-aids and...
Trench knife.
No.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
What?
We want his eyes plucked from his head.
No! That will just cause bleeding.
Well,
Which
not if you
will
remove them
not
and slice the optic nerves.
Give you...
I was going to leave empty sockets,
there.
dear.
No. Okay. I blindfold him with the
Oh,
band-aid.
well, or we could
With a
do
Band-Aid?
that. Fine.
With bandages.
With the bandages. I
Okay.
just like band-aid over his eye.
Tries to open it, he's like, ow, it stings!
So he awakens. And he clearly awakens. He starts moving and moaning a little bit.
Darkened upside down.
I will begin his interrogation by lightly placing a garrote around his throat, since I carry one.
Yeah, because the only psychos here are the gun-toting ones.
Mr. Shakti, you will now tell us of your nefarious ways. Start at the beginning. When you get to the end, stop.
My nefarious ways?
Oh, yes.
What nefarious ways do you mean?
Oh, you couldn't mention a demon cat and go from there, could you? Oh, it's dead, by the way. We've killed that thing.
I saw you kill Hetep.
Good.
What do we call it?
Hetep?
Is that a cult Cthulhu Mythos roll, possibly?
No.
That's an everyday demon cat.
What is exactly that you want to know? You'll find the story is far too long.
Oh, we
Is
have
it really
time, sir.
this, like,
Calm?
blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah?
I spin them around.
Like a lot, or just...
But,
See if
so
it changes anything.
he grunts a little bit, but not much else.
I walk up and grab somebody's knife, and because I know medical, I try to place it in a place that's going to be very, very painful, but won't kill him.
Roll your,
Full
medicine.
stab?
Roll your medicine. What?
Full stab?
She just went dark.
Are you going to stab straight in, or are you going to slowly slide it in?
It's going to be a...
If you twist it, then that whole not really hurt him is out the window.
No, I meant not
She's
kill
not going to
him.
puncture the skin. Is what
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Yeah.
She's saying not physically in danger in the sense of
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the door
Hold
at?
on, stop. Real quick. Who here has killed someone before?
Yep.
Okay.
Lots of hands. Everybody but her.
doctor.
Hold on. No. So, doctor, I need you to roll your sanity. Because what you're about to do is not what something a sane person would do, and you're watching yourself do it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do this, because your character is all about getting answers right now.
And, before you roll, before you roll, I would like to say, welcome to the club.
Wait.
Way under.
Okay. You don't lose any, but you realize that what you're doing is a little over the edge.
I just saw a cat. Strangled.
Right, but you should be better than that.
Where's
I
the door?
don't like...
You're
That's
above
fine.
that.
So
That's
you
Behind us.
okay.
What do you
You're
need
a
the door for?
doctor.
Because I'm going to back
You're
up the
here
door.
to heal.
hold on.
I'm a...
Or
Okay.
you're backing up to the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Why are you back?
So you slide the knife in.
Where?
into a into a nerve point where it's going to make it excruciating to where he's gonna want to talk.
He cries out a little bit. He whimpers, like you do when you get stabbed by someone.
Shakti, what was the plan for 2 days from now?
Oh, Nitocris will rise.
How?
Magic, the ritual being blinded and tied up. It's really kind of difficult to explain it.
I'm just gonna lean in close and be like, try me.
Do you need to be there for it to happen?
It would be much easier, if not this month, then next.
Who would take your place if you were to not make it?
One of the other high priests.
Names?
I prefer not to.
Do it again. I say to the doctor.
Now, I have a side question. Did you at any point take a Hippocratic oath, as in do no harm?
Yep.
Just checking. Love you.
So,
If the doctor
are you?
refuses-
Did you say you're twisting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you sicko.
Well, my stomach
We
is starting
just
to
kill
hurt.
people.
Thank you very much.
He cries out again.
I'm going to step outside the room.
Mr. Cooper, are you leaving?
I'll just be outside. Make sure no one's coming down the hallway.
Prudent.
I'm not going to give you their names. My death only serves my
I leave the
purposes.
knife there and just step away from the body because at this point in time I'm not willing to take his life and he's not giving the information and I don't know how to get it out of him.
I'll continue with the torture.
So
Cool.
Not digging in, but like just pushing so that there's pressure on it.
He cries out again, a little more in pain.
Corporal, there is a way that Mr. Shakti can walk out of this with his life.
Yes.
Let's give him an opportunity to provide us the information that we need.
Well, I've given him the question. All he has to do is say.
I'm not naming names.
Walking is perhaps a little optimistic for this one. Mr. Cooper, if you're going to leave the room, can you please bring some pliers and hammers and perhaps the rest of the handyman's tools?
okay, that's when
Okay,
Catherine walks
roll.
out into the hall.
Doctor, are you leaving? I think Mr. Cooper would be a prudent guard.
Well, I think that this is more than I can
we
stomach
would like
at the
to stay
moment.
morally clean, we can always contact the boss.
Oh, this is true. We could hand him over to who would be his enemies. Mr. Shakti, your thoughts on this?
If you're going to kill me, do it.
No, I would like to avoid that.
Byrne, are you still holding onto the knife?
I'd probably relax and need to talk.
He leans away from you and then leans in hard. Like he swings back and then swings in.
So
and
he's applying
wait,
some
wait.
pressure.
Question.
He's trying
Can I
to.
stop him with the garage?
Pull his head off.
Nice.
Well, no, I'm not going to tighten it.
It's not like he's got a big swing here. He's just pulled himself
Yeah.
back and then not really stopping him, but you could pull him so he couldn't do
to
it
blunt
again.
the force.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, I thought maybe I don't know this, but I thought the whole thing of a garrote was that it was thin, and as soon as there's pressure applied to it, it slices your neck open.
No,
No,
you
it's
can't strangle
strangles.
trade.
Just strangles.
Oh, okay.
It is thin, but it's not
It
like
can, it
It's
can
like
cut
razor-
into the
it's not
skin a
razor
little
wire,
bit,
yeah.
but it's not like cutting through like using wire to cut through like
Yeah.
clay.
No, you
Cheese.
can
Okay.
saw somebody's head off with one of those.
Yeah, but that's
By
not
no
what
means
you
it's not
want.
what
Yeah,
you're
strangle
doing.
first.
Okay.
he starts sputtering and coughing because he can't breathe, obviously.
Like, I think we've hit a nerve.
Mr. Shakti, I'm surprised at your coughing and whatnot.
It's high priest. And he spits blood in the direction of your voice. It goes nowhere near you.
I kick him gently in the back of the head and say, "It's dog now."
No. He prefers cats. And what I was going to say was, I dealt with his cat strangling for far more than blood and coughing and so we expected more from what was once a high priest.
I think we should contact the boss.
Perhaps, but I'm thinking perhaps a patella would be a good souvenir.
Is Cooper left to get the toolkit?
No.
He's out in the hallway like,
Yeah, are you in the hallway? Is the doctor in the hallway?
But I'm out of the doorway. I'm like,
Doctor, could you come back in, please?
no, thank you.
Madam, in for a penny, in for a pound.
No, this is perhaps best left to the professionals. And I've done this professionally.
Oh, well, excellent. Mr. Shakti,
There,
you hear
you have
you're in
your
good
professional-
hands. What did you say?
There, you have your professional.
I
Mr.
have
Shakti.
2 days, dog.
Names, please. It will make this quicker. We may not let you die at all.
I have no names to give you.
You have names to give us. High priest this, high priest that. You do.
I have no names I will give you.
Oh, you might change that tune, sir.
I do have one name.
Certainly.
Lord Wilkerson.
Oh, excellent.
Your father, right?
Of course. An impeccable and man beyond impeachment. You could name the other members of the. You could say, oh, his father. and
I
her
actually
father.
don't know the Asian man. I've never met him, nor many of his kind. However, the professor from Harvard doesn't have any family for me to name.
Precisely. So you reach out for whatever it is you think would give you leverage. This gives you none. Next name, please.
I've got none for you.
No, you've got none that you wish to give.
No,
me.
I have. You will gain none from me.
Again, Mr. Ma, could we perhaps persuade him a bit more? Apparently, he doesn't want to give them freely to me.
Jason, can you roll percentile? You want low if you want to keep him alive.
And can I get a percentage or a psychology when he said father's name?
Sure. 23. That succeeds.
You.
How
When he
graphic-
mentioned-
I'm not going to like keep trying.
Oh no, he's going to move. I assume you stop him.
Yeah.
He goes to move in, and you stop him again, and you have to pull pretty tight.
I would pull the knife away from his throat.
No, I don't think it's on his throat. I think it's in his body.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
how graphic do we want to get with this? Character?
How you're willing to go as far as it needs to go? Is that what
My character would,
you'll
yes.
work? Okay. Is everyone else besides the two that have already left the room willing to stay in the room for this, knowing that you could lose sanity because this is going to get gruesome?
I'm actually going to leave the room to call the boss.
As soon as I hear the first scream, I'm going to check myself into the hospital.
Check in.
I am rather hurt. I'm going to the hospital. You guys have fun. I'm done.
He's like, I only got 3 hit points. I need a nap.
I need a nap.
I think I'm gonna find the nearest bar.
I'm sorry, we're at a sanitarium.
It's attached. It is attached to the hospital.
Or the nearest drug cabinet.
Are you also staying in the room?
What was
Captain?
my psychology was a successful roll when he whipped out my father's name. Any credibility to that, or is he lying through his teeth just to be a douche?
You're gonna have to assume that someone gave him information on the group.
Okay.
He knew you and the professor. Those are two, and he knows the professor has no family, and you gain that from talking to the professor over time. It's not.
Yeah, it's not a secret.
But it's also not like something widely known, published everywhere. So he has at least some information about you. Your father's going to be easy to find.
Before I leave the room, I'm going to pull the knife out so we can't try to use it for himself.
Makes sense. So you're leaving, Captain, or are you staying?
Well, now that our door guardsman has left, perhaps I will step out. But you will save me a piece, correct?
Of course.
Oh, good.
And Ian?
I'm fine. Normal murders can't affect me. My job.
This isn't necessarily murder.
Well,
It will be.
In all fairness.
It's wounds, murders, normal things.
That's fine.
Don't affect me. I've seen too much.
George, I'm going to need you to roll sanity.
Sure.
You spend the next probably. I assume you send for that handyman kit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll go
use
get it
the
and bring
knife.
it back.
I'm a professional. I can use what tools I have, so if no one brings that to me, I'll just use the knife to do various things.
Okay.
Oh, no,
So-
I'll bring him back a satchel full of hammers and tongs and
You spend
those pliers.
I thank you because this will make the job easier. So
Oh, wonderful.
I'll do what I do.
you spend about half an hour, and you finally get him to explain that he is the only high priest here, but there are those among the Clive expedition that could finalize it, and if not them, they'll send for someone
Wait,
Say that again,
you didn't
please.
know about the guy we burned to death in the desert?
from the Clive expedition. Oh, I'm sorry. He's the only high priest, but if he can't do it, then someone from the Clive expedition probably can.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't, they will be sending out for it.
And how long? We're gonna estimate of how long it would take to send out. Like, who would be the closest? Like, are we talking about like from overseas or?
He
from,
sincerely doesn't know where they'd send. It could be as far as China. It could be as close as England. There might be somebody else that he's unaware of. The Brotherhood down here is a little fractious.
Okay.
And the next question is, who? When he says they'll send for someone else, who is they?
You'd have to assume. Did you stay for this?
I'm right by the
No.
door. I'm listening to what he's
You'd
spewing
have to
out.
assume that he's either speaking of the cultists as a whole or the Clive expedition. It's unclear.
I actually had that same question. You said that. I will
Okay.
press.
So if you're going to press him, either, both, doesn't matter.
I asked about Tufik al-Said,
High priest in England,
dead high priest in England.
not that I'm aware of.
No, you are now.
Oh, okay. Well, he assumes it's a question, not that he's aware
I
of.
was trying to say.
None whatsoever.
Does it react to him being dead?
Didn't roll on that.
No, I'm just going to assume you guys. He reacts to it the same way that one man in combat reacts to another man in combat falling beside him. It's just going to happen. Or
So
it
he's
could
not-
happen.
He's not shaken by that.
No.
Did he know he was in Egypt?
No idea. If he's in Egypt, then that means Gavigan, or that no one's in England to send for because Gavigan is dead.
Who was your contact in England that told you about us?
One of the members of the cult that has no name as far as the book is concerned. So just,
We
John Smith, yeah.
we get a name.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
That's fine.
At any point, does he try to play the Lord Wilkerson card again?
No, he's
No.
terrified. At this point, the Ma has like done terrible things and shown it to him, like lifted the blindfold to show him, and then put it back. There's no chance.
I'll ask him anything he knows about the Clive expedition, about the makeup, weaknesses, where they get their supplies. I just keep asking questions over several times.
Doesn't know. Doesn't really. I mean, it's headed by Dr. Clive. There are a few other people. All of them are. All of the primary members are unstable. He doesn't say unstable, but clearly the way he talks about them, they're unstable.
Sorry.
Unstable in the sense of untrustworthy is like crazy, or unstable is like they're crazy.
Unstable, like every other cultist you've ever met,
Right.
is unstable. So
Other information I want is about the ritual. Where is it being held?
at the Great Pyramid,
Confirming that it's going to be in now 2 days from now.
under the Great Pyramid.
Under the Great Pyramid.
If it happens in 2 days, it will happen there. If not, it will happen in a month. The next full moon, same place.
How do they get access to the bathroom?
There, he lists 3 entrances. I've got to look at the map. I apologize, but this one's confusing as crap. There's one just south of the Pyramid of Khafra, one just south of the Pyramid of Menkaura, yeah, that one, and one in front of the Great Sphinx. And by in front of, I mean like the giant paws sit there, and I'm sure they're on top of a giant stone tablet in front of that.
Okay.
But they're hard to get into. He explains how to get into them.
Okay.
I assume that's
He doesn't know which one they'll use.
They use all of them.
They all lead to the same place.
In a roundabout way, and without visual, he can't draw you a map. No.
Dangers or traps?
Lots.
And is there anything that will... I also, I've been told about a chair that when they sat into it, one of the Satans appeared to them. Is there anything of that nature in there?
Well, that's where the Great Sphinx will appear.
Okay.
When you don't appear to complete the ritual.
Oh, they're already searching for you, I'm sure.
Okay, but when you don't appear to complete the great ritual, are they going to try it anyway, or are they just going to?
I don't know what Dr. Clive will do. That will be up to him.
Anything else anybody else has?
If you have the opportunity, could you, just for my own amusement, get him to admit that at this point he is no longer a high priest?
I hope we've gotten to that point already.
Actually, you haven't.
There are 4 lights!
He's still holding himself in that same manner. Do you want to try and push that?
Well, I tell him he's no longer a man.
It never seems to mark him differently.
Alright, so we're about to end with this.
Yeah, now I'm just wiping on the curtains.
He's there for you if you want.
Would you like to roll medicine for me? You too, Mr. Byrne. You two are the ones in the room. It doesn't have to be trained, but...
Yes.
Okay.
I assume the no that would be problematic, but I would leave that towards the end anyways.
What?
If I think what's happening is happening. Anyways.
I don't know.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You notice that, like, by this time, you kind of notice that he's not bleeding quite as much as he should be. Like, Ma is taking it easy, and you can tell that he's making very precise motions and doing things very specifically, but this man should be bleeding more.
I'll whisper. I'll try to pull Ma aside and whisper a little bit. This looks weird, and maybe we should end this.
Okay.
I think we should end this now.
I draw my pistol.
Yeah.
For sake of intelligence, you're inside a hospital about to fire a pistol. Is that how you would finish him? I'm not saying don't kill him. I'm saying like that is not what you've been so rough.
I reholster the pistol, but that being the universal expression. Yeah. Should we kill this individual? And then go back to the knife and
just across the throat.
Captain there as well.
Oh, are we? If you signal we're getting toward the end.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get him.
I'm coming in.
You wanted me to save a piece, and I offer the hill to you, or I can.
We need to end this, or something weird is happening.
Oh, well then. Good night, former high priest.
Okay, then.
As you cut his throat, and normally there would be like a gush of blood, it's sand that pours out of him, and then the straitjacket empties into sand. The entire body, clothing and everything, just turns into a pile of sand at your feet.
Yay!
Roll a cult.
Being that Nope.
2.
I missed it by 10.
That's when he said that his story was too long. He didn't say it in an ironic or haughty way. He meant it. Maybe he was older than he seem to be. I need everybody that's in the room to roll sanity.
Nope.
Yeah, no. This is
He's
a mystical
all,
effect.
nope.
Fail.
No.
Made it.
And Johnny's. I'm kidding.
I rolled higher than my original sanity.
Well, that's not really saying a whole
Oh.
No, it's only a 46 or
Yeah.
45.
You lose a 1 if you succeeded, and a d6 if you failed.
Got it.
Hey, you're not out yet. You could still have 2 left.
I could.
I lost 6.
Jeez.
I lost 4.
Hey, that's a quarter or a fifth.
Yeah, that's half.
And that'll do us tonight for Masks of Nyarlathotep. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter. You can check out our shirts over at /loot, and we will talk to you guys real soon.
Peace out.
This has been a production of the Omega Nerds Network, the network where it's on.